Welcome to another edition of the Bryan Basketball Podcast. Before we get going, can you please like and subscribe to the channel? My goal is to grow this channel within the next year as much as possible, full of basketball content, full of health content, full of life content. So do yourself a favor and make sure you click the like button, the subscribe button, and the bell for all notifications. Also, this video is being brought to you by and powered by SeatGeek.com. SeatGeek.com is an online ticketing app. So any music concert, any comedy concert, any sporting event, baseball, football, basketball, go over to the app, use promo code Coach Turner to get $20 off your first purchase at checkout. Appreciate your time. I'm glad you was able to find this channel. I hope you like this video. And so the message today is just beginning with the end in mind. Just thinking back to December of 2020, we were in a different space, in a different place in the world. And I just remember just setting my mind down and just observing and looking at, what life is like, the things that I have in my life, the things that I appreciate in my life. And it had me reflecting back early in that year. And so just leading back up to now, when we talk about beginning with the end in mind, the first thing that comes to my mind is giving thanks and showing gratitude. What do I mean by that? A lot of different things are not just, just given to us, or that when we wake up in the morning that we can just basically just say, oh man, I have everything that I need. Some people are going through hard times. Some people are going through some things that you have to take the time and reflect back on your situation and on your life and just, give God his praise for, first of all, for waking you up in the morning, but then just taking inventory and taking a look at your life to see, man, what do you have that you can be grateful for, that you can be thankful for? And I had so many different things in my life in December of 2020 before I started this podcast that I was so thankful for. So fast forwarding, I'm talking about gratitude, talking about being thankful. And I want to kind of talk about that today and kind of tie that into my message of making sure that we begin with the end in mind and making sure that, you set goals for yourself. But not only if you're setting goals for yourself, you have sometimes write those things down. So what I want to do is, if you're listening to this, make sure that you click in the description. I'm going to have a link down below with the information of this edition of this podcast that's going to lead you to my Amazon storefront. Let me talk to you guys real quick about Amazon. I'm introducing a new Amazon storefront. And what I'm going to be doing is, over the next couple of videos, I'm going to review a couple different services, a couple different products, and give recommendations on some things that I will use, and I will give my stamp of approval. We have different things that are going on and different products I want to try to test out, I want to use. So hopefully this channel can be the destination for you guys to at least observe, or if you can recommend it to a friend or to someone else that may be able to use it. And it's not just going to be limited to just athletic things or sports related things, but we're going to have all different type of unboxings, all different type of products, all different type of services that I want you guys, the listener, to check out. So again, these next couple videos, these next couple audio editions will be powered by Amazon. So make sure you hit the link in the description. So give it a test out. So what does that mean? Let's just kind of tap in on that right now. Let me see if I can pull this up. And we're kind of doing this two ways. For the folks that are on YouTube, you're watching this, and I'm going to be able to kind of walk folks through this. But I'm also doing the audio portion that I want to kind of walk folks through. If you got some time, you can kind of play this back and kind of get this information on the back end to this also. So let me see if I can do this. I'm going to. Bam. So what do we have right here? See if we can pull this up. This is Coach Turner's Amazon storefront. And so, again, the link is going to be in the description. I'm gonna kind of walk folks through this because, again, we're setting goals for ourselves. We're beginning with the end in mind, and I want to kind of review a product that I use on a daily basis. That if you haven't got a chance to check this out, I think this is going to be something good. And it's not just for coaches. It is not just for men. It's not just for women, but I think the whole family can use this if you take the time and just reflect on your situation and showing gratitude to folks. So right here, this is my category inside my storefront called the winning formula. All right, daily vitamins for the best coach in the world. So you can substitute coach for anything. You can be one of the best dads in the world, the best moms in the world, the best teacher in the world, the best anything in the world. I think you're going to be able to get something from this. And I'm going to go right on over here and click on the 5 minute diary, daily 5 minute journal. And this is something that's been so powerful for me and my family to use just by just showing gratitude. So again, it is the 5 minute diary, daily 5 minute journal for more mindful affirmation, happiness, and productive, simply undated, effective 5 minute of a day gratitude journal. So if you look at the price on that, these books go for maybe $25. I'm adding this to my store, so you guys can be able to go on over and kind of click on this. But this is something that I use on a daily basis. And so when I think about the time that was spent back in 2019, 2020, I was just journaling like crazy almost every single day. And I also have, like I said, I have this book. This is something that I use pretty much on a daily, and um, it's real effective. Let me make sure I can get that put up in there. And man, the whole family uses them. All right, we got two, and then I also got one for my son. He's getting off into it too, as far as showing gratitude and just making sure that he takes the time to reflect on his life and the things that he has. Um, and it can do so much for you when just thinking about not putting your um, looking at things and not always looking at things as if me, but just being grateful of some of the things that you have. When you open this book up, the first thing that it kind of gives you, it gives you some little tidbits of how to use this and what to do. And I know you can say, man, coach, man, I'll have a diary. I write stuff down every day, but it's different when you're looking at these things every single day. Um, and just taking the time to just reflect. You can use this in the morning, you can use this at night. Um, and again, I like it because one of the things that I like to do early in the morning is kind of set my day and set the tone for like tweeting, updating Facebook, doing those different type of things. And people always ask me, Coach, where do you get those quotes from, man? You real heavy. You doing this, you doing that. Inspiration can come from anywhere. But 9 times out of 10 is because I'm either reading in my 5 minute journal or um, I'm drawing inspiration from other places. But a lot of times something that catches me, I like to write it down and instantly go right into it to try to set the tone for how I want to use my social media when it's coming to spreading different things in the world. So again, the gratitude journal is just a daily affirmation um, of just different things that can kind of just move the soul and move the spirit. Just so many different things. They have weekly challenges in here for folks that you know um, want to get things going right off the bat on that Monday and kind of set the tone to see if I can write in it twice a day, in the morning and at night, and then reflecting back on what my goal is. Uh, Beginning with the end in mind means that you putting pen to paper, writing your goals down, looking at your goals, and then making sure that your body can achieve those things. I'm just gonna go and read one of the first things that I wrote, because again, it has a lot to do with just accountability and making sure you stay accountable for what you wrote down early in that morning, and just taking a look back to see how did that day end. You know, um, one of the first things, and I remember writing this 9/4/2018, and it says, "Be willing to be a beginner every single morning. Be willing to be a beginner every single morning." So every day is going to be different. Wake up, hit the ground running. It's a new day, right? And then it just basically said, just give three things that you're grateful for. So every day I'm going to give three things early in the morning, what I'm grateful for, what I'm grateful for. And it gives you an opportunity to look back and actually see what you are grateful for. All right. Then it also says, what would make today great? So again, you're kind of planning your day out. It's kind of getting you going to planning things out. What would make today great? And it give you three selections of basically what would make today great. Then your daily affirmation. I am. Who are you? You might have to take a look in the mirror and see, who are you today? And what are you gonna represent once you walk out that door. Okay. And that sets the tone. Only 5 minutes that you need. That sets the tone for the day. And then I like about this that at the end, when you come in, you know, you you had, if you had a great day, you had a bad day, you're gonna reflect. Um, a lot of times I like to end a lot of my podcasts with, make sure that you're grateful for every sunrise and thankful for every sunset. That comes strictly from this book, when it just comes to just basically saying, all right, what are you thankful for at the end of the day when the sun is going down? Right? It says three amazing things that happened to me today. Write those three things down. Three amazing things. So you're not always just thinking about a pity party at the end of the day, because sometimes work is hard. The day is hard, and you come home, and if you have a significant other, you have kids, you don't want to always be spreading negativity once you come in the house and you want to talk to them about something negative. Let's talk about some amazing things that happened to you today. You know, and then at the end, you're able to recall and reflect, as how could I have made this day even better? All right. You doing it every single day, and you writing that, I guarantee that that's going to make you, a better person in the long run. So I'm going to be doing more videos like this. I'm not trying to bore you guys and just keep you long and drawn with a video for 45 minutes. I want to kind of come in and make this kind of impactful. Um, Again, this is a product that I'm using right now inside the Amazon storefront. And again, you can get that link is going to be attached to this video in the description. And make sure you go on over and just check out some other products that I have. I'm going to be doing a lot of different reviews on, not just on books, but on different products that I approve of. You know, Not everybody might not approve of it, but I approve of it. So I'm going to be sharing it. I'm not going to keep all of the great ideas and all of the great things that I use, keeping it a secret. I've been blessed to have, this platform be a platform of giving back, um, shining light on individuals that I think needs the light shined on them. And I'm also doing that with some products and some things that I use. So hope you like this video. Make sure that you like and subscribe to the channel. Again, if you're new, make sure you go, if you're listening to it on the audio or inside Spotify, inside Apple Music, Apple Podcasts, go inside, write a review, tell me what you think about this episode. Um, Make sure that you are grateful for every sunrise and that you're thankful for every sunset. Catch you on the next video.